Hey, good morning and welcome to Rest and Reflect Yoga with Jen. Happy Sunday. I'm just finishing up my coffee and just welcome to this beautiful day. So we're going to start lying on our backs today. So make your way onto your back. Make yourself comfortable in whichever way feels good for you. May that be knees bent, knees folded in, or legs extended. Every day is going to be different in your body, so tune in with how you're feeling today. And just let yourself land on your mat. So notice which points of your spine, your shoulders, your hips are touching the mat, are resting into the support. And scan your body from the crown of your head out through your toes to observe where you're holding tightness and tension in your body. Where are you noticing the spots that may be a little bit more stiff? And see if you can soften those areas. And then bring your awareness to your breath. Just by bringing your awareness to your breathing, automatically slows it down. And our goal for today is just to wake up our body. Just to move it gently and with intention. Reflect on how the past week went for us and how we can set ourselves up for success moving into this week ahead. If your legs are straight out or your knees are folded in, walk them so that they're about hip distance apart. Your feet are flat on the mat. We'll bring our arms up to the sky. So your fingers are pointed up to the roof, palms together. As you exhale, drop your hands overhead, moving as far as feels good until your ribs start moving. Once your ribs start moving, bring them back up through center. Once those ribs start tipping, that's your end point. That's when you know you've gone too far. Starting to get movement in our shoulders. Finding a little bit more space in that upper back. One more. Hug that right knee in towards your chest. Grab on with your hands. Extend that left leg straight out along the mat. Really press through that left heel. Hug that right knee towards your belly. As you breathe in, your belly will expand, pressing against your thigh. And gently open that right knee to the right side, almost hugging it up towards that right armpit. You can bring it into your right palm. Your left palm can come open. As you bring it open and up, keep pressing that left hip into the mat. And then we'll take this right leg, guide it across the midline of our body, bringing it over to the left, drawing it closer to the earth. Your right arm then extends out from your shoulder, and your gaze can be up to the sky or out looking over your right fingertips. Feel free to open your left arm like your right for a twist. Just starting to move with grace, awakening up our inside organs. Slowly roll back onto your back. Realign your hips if they feel like they're uneven, coming into center. We'll take our left knee and hug it into our chest. Extend your right leg straight out. Press out through that right heel. Hug that left knee closer to your torso. Here, set an intention for your practice today or your whole day. What do you want your Sunday to look like, feel like? What activities do you want to participate in? Do you want to be busy? Or do you want to be home and just rest? Draw that left knee open to your left shoulder. So bringing it out and open, hugging it towards your left armpit. Opening it up. Ground yourself in your intention for today by using a mantra or just a word that describes how you want to feel. Draw that left knee over to the right side, twisting, drawing it closer to the earth. Your left arm extends from your shoulders, your right arm from your shoulder. Twist. Maybe today is a day of rest. So your intention and word could be rest. Today I feel restful. Maybe you're energized and want to get chores done. So just check in what it is you want to feel today, what you want to accomplish. Slowly roll back onto your back. Realign your hips so that they feel center. We'll bring our palms alongside our body, pressing them into the earth. Press the four corners of your feet into the earth, and as you exhale, peel your hips off the mat, press them up to the sky. Little bridge. Inhale here, and then exhale, lower one vertebra at a time, back down to the mat. Inhale to stay, exhale to lift. Hugging your belly to spine as you press your glutes up towards the roof. Inhale to stay, exhale to lower. Inhale to prepare, exhale to lift. Inhale to stay, exhale to lower. Take your right foot, lift it to the sky, cross that right ankle over your left thigh, your right knee falls open. Thread the needle. So if this is a good enough stretch for you, stay here. Or take your hands and thread them behind that left thigh, hugging your legs towards your torso. You can gently rock side to side till you feel that juicy stretch in that backside of your right leg. Breathe here, breathe into the sensations that you're feeling. Check in with your shoulders. Are they hunching towards your ears? Can you find softness? Slowly releasing your left leg. Uncross your right. Take your left leg up to the sky. Cross that left ankle over your right thigh. Drop that left knee open. Hug through your right thigh, bringing it closer to your torso. Breathe into the space of that outside left hip. Find a little bit of expansion here as you inhale, send new energy to the space where you feel tight. And as you exhale, find softness. Slowly release your legs. Walk them wide to the edges of your mat. We'll drop them to the right and to the left like windshield wipers. Options to have your hands wide or bringing your arms up over your chest, grabbing your elbows and taking your elbows to the opposite side that you're twisting. Getting that upward rotation of your shoulders involved. This is especially good if you're a nursing mom or a feeding mom. Just counteracting all that hunched overness we do when we're feeding. From here, roll to one side. And then slowly press yourself up to come to seated. Find a comfortable seated position on your mat. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Your shoulders stacked over your hips. Your ribs are tucked, so we don't want them jutting forward. We don't want them falling backwards. We want them to be centered. Find the length through the crown of your head. As we inhale, let's bring our shoulders up towards our ears, and as we exhale, let them fall down. Inhale to bring them up towards your ears again. Squeeze them tight. Exhale, down and back. Moving with our breath, take our torso over to the right side and round back to our left. Drawing big circles with our upper body. Tuning into what feels tight. What energy have you been holding onto this week that is no longer serving you? Can you release it here? Go the opposite direction. Find stillness. Walk your hands forward, fold over your legs, melt towards the earth. Breathe into the backside of your body. Drop the crown of your head. Gently walk your hands towards your torso as you rise up. Switch the cross of your legs here. Bring your palms so that they're on your knees. As we inhale, we're scooping our chest forward, looking up toward the sky. As we exhale, we're rounding back. Our shoulders fold forward. Our back comes concave. Inhale to breathe forward. Exhale to round back. And move with your own breath between the two. So our seated cat-cow breath. Again, warming up our spine, just getting movement happening. Waking ourselves up. It's a good way to notice where we're tense, where we're holding on to. Find your stillness. Come through seated. From here, walk your palms forward. Melt down into a forward fold. Breathe into the backside of your body here. Observe your body without judgment. So maybe one side feels different than the other. There's no need to judge. Just observe. And gently walk your palms towards your legs as you rise up, moving onto our hands and our knees, coming into our tabletop position. So here we want our palms underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. Press into the space of your index finger and your thumb. Press up through your shoulder blades. Find that length, but extend through the crown of your head and your tailbone. Pull that belly button to spine. As we inhale, we find length. As we exhale, drop the crown of our head, round our spine, angry cat. Inhale to lengthen through to cow, belly to the floor, looking up and forward. Exhale, round down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round down. Keep moving with your own breath here. An option to add in creative movement. So maybe you want to sway your hips. Maybe you want to round through child's pose and then press up. Maybe you want to do hip circles. Whatever the movement that is calling you to do today, do that. This is your practice. So every day it's going to feel different depending on your body. So you need to take the time to notice and listen and then do. Find your stillness. Complete that breath. As we inhale, we're opening that left palm open to the left side. Exhale to thread. Reach across towards the right side of your room. Inhale to open. Exhale to thread. Reach. Inhale to open. Exhale, thread through underneath. Bring that left shoulder down on the mat. Walk your right palms forward. Keep your hips on the sky. The farther we walk our fingertips away from each other, the deeper the stretch is going to be. Find space here. Bring that right palm so it's underneath your shoulder. And as you inhale, we're rising up, lifting that left palm open to the sky before returning it down to meet our left. We'll go to the other side. So bringing the weight into our left palm. As we inhale, we're opening up to the right side and exhaling, threading it through. Reach towards that left side of your room. Inhale to open. Exhale to thread. Inhale to open. Exhale to thread, this time dropping down on that right shoulder. Walk your left fingertips forward. Find thread the needle of the arm. Find that opening in the upper back, keeping your hips lifted. This is rejuvenating our brain and waking us up by sending blood back towards our head. Take one more breath here and guide that left palm underneath your shoulder. As you inhale, press up to the sky, open up, and return that palm down to the mat. Walk your palms forward, turn your toes under, send your hips up to the sky, find your downward facing dog. Here, pedal your feet, so bending into one knee and the other as you press into opposite heels. Getting movement here, opening our backside of our body. We'll find stillness here in our downward facing dog. So pressing into your palms, feel your shoulder blades slide down your back. Drop the crown of your head, tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. That draws your torso closer to your thighs. Have a slight bend in your knees. Walk your hands towards your feet and find a forward fold. Play around with what version is good for you. So maybe you just want to ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows. Wherever you land, drop the crown of your head. So give it a gentle shake, no, or nod yes. Round down. As you inhale, bend your knees and slowly rise up. I'm out of the screen here, but inhale, scoop your arms up to the sky. Exhale down to heart center. Walk yourself forward to the top of your mat. Inhale our arms up to the sky. Exhale to forward fold down into a forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Palms come to shin or thighs. Extend from the crown of your head, flat back. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step back, knee down plank. So drop your knees. As we exhale, we're lowering down to the mat. Bending our elbows, keeping them close in. From here, as we inhale, we're lifting our chest. Movement comes from our back. Exhale back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift one more time. Exhale to lower. Curl your toes under, send your hips to the sky, find your downward dog. From here, drop your knees to the mat. Take our right foot, step it forward, find a lunge. So whatever version of lunge works for you. I want your fingertips to be down on the mat. So walk that left knee back. Your right knee is right over your right ankle. Draw that right hip back. Press that left hip forward. Find the length in your spine. Find that length through your spine. If you have blocks, you can be up at blocks to support you. From here, let's walk that right foot out towards the edge of your mat. You're turning your toes at a 45-degree angle. You're rolling open onto that outer edge of your foot. And you can melt down into your forearms if that's available to you. Keep finding length through your spine. Everyone's version of this pose is going to look different based on our flexibility. So don't judge yourself based on how you think you should look. Just breathe into your body. If you're on your forearms, press up, roll that right foot back, send it back to meet your left. Find a downward facing dog, pedal your feet. Drop your knees down to the mat again, this time stepping your left foot forward. Just gonna switch sides so you can see. Press your left foot forward. So bringing your palms to frame that front foot, have that knee tracking right over the ankle. Draw that left hip back, your right hip forward, find length through your spine. Breathe into the sensation. Now from here, walk that left foot forward to the edge of your mat, turning your toes out at a 45-degree angle. So your palms are now on the inside of your foot. Roll open onto that outer edge of that left foot. Find length. Breathe into the sensations. If it's available, you can come onto your forearms, making your way down towards the mat. Take one more breath, and we'll take that left foot to meet your right. Find your downward facing dog. Paddle your feet. Take one more breath here. Find your stillness. Drop your knees down to the mat. Sink your hips towards your heels. Walk your palms forward. Find your child's pose. The farther you walk your fingertips away, the deeper that stretch in the upper chest will be. Then walk your hands over to the right side. Breathe into that left side of your body. Walk your hands back through center over to the left. Breathe into that right side of your body. Walk your hands back through center. Find one more breath. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders and slowly rise yourself up. Drop your hips to one side. Swing yourself around. Extend your feet, arms come forward. Hug your belly to spine. As you round forward, lower down onto your back, one vertebra at a time. Once you're down, hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side, or draw little circles with your knees. Find space to make any little movements that feel good. And now we'll make our way into our Shavasana. So extend your feet long. Your palms can splay open. Close your eyes and rest into the support. Scan your body from the crown of your head out through your toes. Just take note of how your body is feeling now compared to when we start. Just a simple practice can open up space that we didn't know we needed. And allow your breath to slow down. Setting ourselves up for success for the week ahead starts with today. So imagine it's your Sunday. What are you doing? How are you feeling? What activities are happening in your house and throughout your day that move you towards goals? The goals that you are working on. What is the energy like in your house? Is it full of excitement, rest, anxiety about starting the week? Who are you connecting with? Who are you spending your time with today? Is it family, friends? And how are you spending your evening? What are those rituals tonight that are setting you up for success for the week? Do you have a bath? Do you get all the laundry done? Do you journal? Visualize your ideal day, your ideal Sunday. A Sunday that sets you up for your week. Now throughout your whole Sunday, bring that feeling you want to feel and feel it throughout your whole body. So what is your intention for today? How can you embody your dream life into today and the week ahead? So begin wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes deep in your breath. As we inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Give yourself a full body stretch. And as you exhale, release with a sigh. Again, inhale to stretch. Exhale to release. Really audibly too. Let it all go. One more time. Inhale, give yourself a full body stretch. And exhale, let it go. Leave everything no longer serving you on the mat. Slowly bend your knees. Roll to one side. Take a breath. As you feel ready, press yourself up to come through seated. So thank you for sharing your practice with me this morning. Namaste. I will pop our journaling prompts in the chats, in the comments, and share them. So take the time to journal as you need. And thank you for joining me.